Alright, what do we got? The D115 disassembler. So, yeah, it's, it's a bloody click that to zoom. Imagine, how are you supposed to snipe in frickin' zombies unless you're playing with a team, maybe, and you're really good at working out different sniper spots. But anyway, God, how do I put the damn film reel into the thing? That's annoying. There's another film reel. Hello. Can I pick that up? It doesn't let me pick it up. Whatever. Okay, let's just hurry up and get back to the stage before we get attacked by zombies. Sounds like a plan, right? But anyway, yeah, round 24. As you can see, I'm not really going through these rounds as fast as I possibly could be, but I don't really want to just treat this as just me going through all the rounds, because I've just done that too many times for it to be so enjoyable. I just want to go at a comfortable pace. I don't want to try and rush through it all, because really, I mean, realistically, at this round, or at this level that I have, I mean, I have plenty of points, I have good guns to fall back on for the most part. I have the ray gun, pack-a-punched here. I'm in a situation where I can honestly just move through these rounds at whatever pace that I want, however fast or however slow. But I don't want to go that fast, you know, because it's just not, it's not so enjoyable, in my opinion. But anyway, it's probably the best idea is probably not doing that. That was terrible. It was a good idea that I chose to go this way here. That was probably the best decision that I've made all day. But anyway, I don't know what I was trying to achieve there. This is terrible. This is a terrible fucking gun. Oh, it does a decent amount of damage, actually. But anyway, I'm just going to move through here. Just walking, you know, because I don't really want to mess around too much here. Want to get back to the stage, you know. The reason why I did take that exit was because I was having problems going back the other way. That is the risky part about linking the train back together at that lower part there. It's just not... It's not the safest area for you. But anyway, we've got a Nova Crawler there. Just be wary of possible stragglers in this general area over here, because they don't always follow you. But yeah, what I just did there is kind of like a... I mean, if I wanted to do it properly, I would have spent more time shooting enemies where I was at previously. But that is the run around the map technique, the large train that you can do on various maps. And on some maps it's basically the only real option for you. But, yeah, I mean, it's totally up to you. Maps like Dereise, what other maps are good for the run around the map technique? I mean, I don't know. I think most maps really support that kind of technique, so that's what I would recommend. Yeah, I don't know. Now, in terms of Ascension, I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but I don't have Ascension on this, so I don't really have the experience of doing that ridiculously easy train that a lot of people used to do back in 2011, or whenever that released. When did Ascension release? It might have been, I think, late 2011. To my memory, I think it was mid to late 2011. You can check that out if you want. I could be wrong or I could be right, but you're going to find out either way. I'm going to run through here. Slightly risky, yes, but I did it anyway. You know, this weapon is pretty good in terms of its damage output, but just a sniper in general is not really the best option for zombies, because of course when you scope in, you have no peripheral vision, and that's a big problem in zombies when you don't have peripheral vision, because zombies come from all directions. So yeah, and of course back there, if I didn't manage to jump over those zombies that I did jump over, I would have died. And that's an interesting little fact for you to know. It's very easy to die in these games, you know, or in these zombie rounds. It's really not a strange occurrence, dying. So, I don't know, place your bets. When will Doomlink go down? And when will he, like, permanently die? Like, that is a question. This will probably be it depends how unsatisfied I am with my score when I do go down. But this is probably going to be my last zombies round, or zombies game, or whatever, for a while. So yeah, I don't know. I just realised I'm quite far away from my microphone here. That's a bit of a problem. I don't know. I'm going to come a little bit closer to it here. I didn't realise how far away I was from it. That's fine. If it's too distant, I can always increase the volume in post. That's not a problem at all. This is... okay, so we can probably, like, just hold off here. It's kind of difficult when I can't see shit, but anyway. Yeah, I guess I'm going to kill a few more of these enemies. I'm pretty sure that there is no more spawning of enemies at this point. So it's a 2-shot kill, it seems, around the chest area, and I would say that it's a 1-shot in the head, which is pretty good, but I'm still not using this weapon, I'm sorry. So look, Mule Kick. What the fuck is going on with that? Do I even want 3 guns? Is this something that I want? I don't want 3 guns, because it pisses me off when I go down and I lose the gun. You know, I remember I explained that line of logic to a friend of mine. He said, well, don't die then. I'm thinking, well, eat a dick then? Question mark? Haha. No, I don't know. It makes it sound like he's not even my friend, but, you know. So, what have we got? AUG, that's a cool weapon. I'm happy with that. Might as well spend some of my ammo here. As you can see, I mean, even at round 24... unpack a punch, this weapon still packs a punch. So that's pretty cool. Now I need to go and link the teleporter. The teleportings. And that was a rather strange reference that I just made there, and you might or might not recognise that. Yeah, anyway. So let us go and link this thing. I don't know, I almost don't want to Pack-a-Punch this right away, because it appears to still be reasonably effective against these enemies, but I think I'm going to Pack-a-Punch it anyway, because if it is something that I want to use for a lengthy period of time, then I kind of want to have it Pack-a-Punched, you know, at this point. So yeah, let's go Pack-a-Punch it.
I will honor this machine by slaying
Increase your firepower. And as you can see, it has an underbarrel shotgun, which, and I can't really remember if it's any good. It has a lot of ammo, as you can see. I'll probably use it, you know, because it's probably going to end up being about as strong as the Spaz 12 Pack-a-Punch, so that's pretty cool. Snipe you from a distance. Got a reasonable amount of ammo here, not as much as some Pack-a-Punched assault rifles, but, oh, you can make this rocket launch, I think. There's a way to make that rocket launch, I don't know, whatever, who cares. So let's go and use the shotgun for this final kill. Okay, so it doesn't do as much damage as I was hoping. That's okay, it's reasonable. Round 24, I wouldn't expect it to do a one-shot, but anyway. So, this sight is not... oh, okay, that's cool. So I'm pretty sure that even at round 25, this Pack-a-Punch ray gun will be able to kill these dogs in one hit. I can't really recall the progression of dogs in their dog rounds. I can't really remember, to be honest. I can't remember if they get stronger and if more of them spawn as time goes on. I honestly can't recall. I think they might get stronger, but I don't know how high of a round you need to be for the dogs to not die in one hit from this ray gun. I'm honestly not too sure. As you can see, it's kind of difficult for you to aim the ray at the right spot, because they do move around rather fast. A lot of the time they actually move faster than the ray itself from the ray gun. It was kind of unfortunate that wait, did I have the Dragunov last time? Okay, it wasn't unfortunate at all, because that... anyway, yeah, there was nothing to really upgrade, or not upgrade, sorry, get max ammo for that was worthwhile, except for the ray gun here, but anyway. How much ammo for the ray gun did I use? I don't think I used that much. Anyway, I don't know if you're kicking me right now for not getting Mule Kick. I don't really care either way. I don't want to have it. It's not something that I want, because it'd just end up annoying me, you know, losing one of my weapons. But anyway, you know, I think 2 weapons is perfectly fine. I'm going to be varying it quite a lot either way. My weapons, I mean. I'll be getting new weapons every 2 rounds or so, I would imagine. Because, of course, as I said, my aim is not necessarily to do really well, because if it was, I'd probably be going twice the speed of what I'm going right now in terms of getting through these rounds Instead, it's just to, you know, have some fun, I suppose. Nothing too specific. Just a little bit of zombie fun, you know. And the question is, does this shit get boring after a while? Yes. By about round 45, you start to go, okay, I think I've had enough. But, of course, sometimes it really depends. It depends when the last time you played zombies was. I almost want to say that I'm going to have more tolerance for really long zombie rounds at this point, considering I haven't really played zombies in a long time, but I feel that I've done it so many times previously where I've done really long rounds, and I'm probably not going to be able to do it again, you know. I don't know. We'll have to see when I get there. If I do, I mean, I've got no idea if I will get there. To be honest, the rounds here do not change, okay? As time goes on, these rounds do not change. The only thing that changes is how many different waves of zombies can spawn at one time. As in, during one round, not at one time, but like, just how many per round can spawn. The amount on the map at one time does not change. So really, there's no difference except for how long the rounds take to complete. So yeah, I mean, if you've seen round 26, you've really seen round 56, so, and 66, and 106. Really, I mean, I'm not joking, it doesn't change. It might slightly, I don't know, I can't really recall, so I'm not too sure. Don't take my word for it necessarily. I'm not always right. But I would say that I'm more or less correct this time around. But anyway, yeah. I don't know how long these rounds are going to take at this point. I think the rounds, I don't know, once again it does depend on how fast you get through certain things, so I don't know, it's up to you. But these rounds are still going to be reasonably fast. I think you'll start to notice them taking kind of a long time once you get to around round 40. But before then it's kind of tolerable, you know. Once you get to round 50, you're kind of like, okay, this is a bit boring. Round 60, it's like, ugh. Round 70, you're kind of like, alright, this is starting to get on my nerves. And I don't know about round 80. I think I did get to round 82 once. And then I was like, okay, I think I'm done. But my memory of 82 is kind of vague. I think it's like fucking, it takes ages to complete a round. And of course, I mean, there is no limit to my memory of how many rounds that you can do, but it just takes so fucking long to do one round, you know. You end up taking 3 hours to do one round, and then 5 hours to do one round. It's just not worth it, you know. For what purpose would you want to do that? You know, just so you can be like, oh, hey guys, look at this round, isn't that cool? It's like, yeah, well, you just wasted how many hours of time? Bloody idiot. What I did there was kind of risky, I suppose, but I did it because I wanted to kill some crawlers. Not necessarily great for my points, obviously, because that does kill a bunch of those running zombies, but anyway, who cares? I have enough points, you know, at this point. I like saying that, points at this point. But, yeah, in terms of getting that max ammo, you can choose whether or not you get max ammos, because, of course, whether or not you get a max ammo is more or less dependent, or the chances of getting one, I should say, is more or less dependent upon when you last got a max ammo. I think it's the same thing with any perk, really, so, yeah, I don't know. I think if we didn't get that max ammo, we probably would have gotten another one the next round. That's my memory of how that works, anyway. And of course, with double points, this is, you know, pretty crazy. So at the moment, I'm not bothering getting the train back together. I'm just, you know, killing as many of these guys as possible. Well, not killing as many as possible, but shooting as many as possible. That's the plan. And get as many points as I can possibly get. I think we're more or less coming toward the end of this round, maybe. I don't know, hard to tell. I think we are. Maybe I'm just a crazy person. Are we ready to swap out this gun, guys? Are you getting bored of this? Let's use the shotgun, shall we? Alright, is that all that we want to see of this gun? I don't know. Are you bored of this, everyone? I'm talking to you as if you can respond to me, but you can't. This is why I need to do streaming. No, I would never want to do streaming. I don't like streaming. I mean, I kind of do, but I don't. I go back and forth on my opinions on whether or not I would like to stream all the time. Maybe if I had the means to, I would, but I don't know if I've mentioned it. In fact, I think I have, but you probably haven't heard me mention it because you probably don't watch all of my videos. But at some point or another in one of my videos I mentioned the fact that my capture card records to an external device. It doesn't, and by external device I don't mean like a computer, I mean, where is that? That is just wait, is that the dressing room? Is it? Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? No, it's not. I'm so confused as to where I am right now. Okay, dressing room is there. Okay, right, it is where I thought it was initially. Sometimes I can get a little bit disorientated because, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so I can only record to it. What? Oh, I thought that disappeared again. I was about to shit myself. But anyway, in terms of my recording, I can't record directly to a computer. So, yeah, that's just a problem of mine, I suppose, with this recording setup here. It's only bad if you want to do streaming and stuff. It's not a problem otherwise, really. I mean, it's actually pretty good because I don't need to worry about the specs of my computer to ensure that I have good frame rate for my videos. It's entirely down to the actual external hard drive itself. If it's a good external hard drive, the frame rate is going to be good. And I use a 1 terabyte, external hard drive to record. Now, I don't want to use this because, oh well, I got the teddy bear, I might as well use this. Okay, so I think, have I linked the teleporter? I don't think I have, so I need to go and do that. And then I'll use this for 2 more rounds, I suppose. The FAL, I can't remember the name of the Pack-a-Punched FAL. I don't really use the FAL Pack-a-Punched very often because I think it's still one shot, or maybe it's a 3-round burst. I can't really remember, to be honest. It might be a 3-round burst. I really don't know, actually. I'm just totally guessing. I think it's still a I don't know. We'll have to see. We're going to find out in like just a few moments anyway. So yeah, let's go have a look. Letter 80. I kind of want to work out how to put this film into this machine. I mean, I'm sure in real life I could do it. The epic win. Funny. Funny as hell. Alright, now, I don't know, what... Help. Oh, it went in. What the fuck? What did I do different? Oh, nice movie, man. Anyway. So I can probably go and pick up this one now. Cool. I'm kind of, unintentionally doing Easter eggs and stuff. That's fun. But anyway, is this... What is this? Yeah, it's 3-round burst, I was right. It was legitimately a total guess. I couldn't remember. But anyway, as you can see, it's like a... This is the film that you get when you put the film reel in and all that. It's not very good. It's just someone's iris. And it's kind of, like, whatever. But, if you're easy to entertain, and if you play and like Call of Duty, you probably are easy to entertain, you would probably like that film. But anyway, yeah, round 27, fun. Same old, same old. It's alright because you can pack-a-punch various different weapons. I mean, doing an all-guns pack-a-punched in one game is kind of fun. I've done it before. It just takes a really long time. I can't remember. I wrote down what round I got to when I pack-a-punched all guns in one game. Can't remember what round it was. It honestly escapes me. I think it was in the 40s. But, was it in the 40s? I think it might have been in the early 40s or something. Not into, like, oh yeah, back in the early 40s when I used to play this game. No, I mean, like, in terms of the rounds. I think it was 42, 43, maybe. I think, anyway. I could be wrong about that, but anyway. I could even be getting confused with the Syndicate projects, all guns pack-a-punched in one game, the round that he got, which is kind of annoying, but anyway. I don't know, I can't remember my own round, Of course, I did that myself after I saw him do that. It kind of inspired me to do that, and I thought, oh, that could be kind of fun. But I had to wait a while until I did that because, of course, I had just watched his video of that and I thought, oh yeah, well I don't really want to do that after just watching that, and so I just let it, you know, quieten down a little bit in my mind for a while, and then I could re-experience it again, just firsthand, and it was pretty fun. I didn't mind it too much. It wasn't so boring, you know, because the thing is, if you want to get the best setup in terms of your guns, you probably get Mule Kick, Thunder Gun, Skull Crusher, so you can buy ammo there, and, you know, possibly a ray gun, I don't know, it's up to you. And if you have those 3 weapons, you're basically set for, you know, really long rounds. But the thing is, when you just use the same guns all the time, it's so bloody boring. It's just, you sit there and you go, okay, this is terrible, like, why do I want to do this? It's really boring, and, like, yeah, I don't enjoy it. But the thing is, people did that. People used to do that. I don't think people do it anymore, because no one cares anymore. If I did the stuff that I had, oh, I don't know. If I, say, did exactly that, probably 3 or 4 years ago, it probably would have been appreciated, but now no one would want to do that. And, you know, it should have been the case always, you know, no one should have ever wanted to do that ever. But I suppose, you know, people just wanted to get to really high rounds, but in my opinion, go to a high round by having fun, you know, just don't sacrifice your own personal enjoyment just to get to a high round. It's not really worth it. I mean, I guess it's kind of worth it earlier on when not many people had high rounds and all that. If you want to do a world record or some shit, then you might as well, but yeah, I don't know. Whatever.